What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You already know what time it is, baby. It's the BirdCage LLC in the building for the Partyline post game show. The blood pressure birds strike again, and they have everybody on edge. We ended up winning this ball game. That was a little too close for comfort, but we'll take it. But before we get this thing started, go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button for us. We got you covered. Let's go.
Okay, y'all, this is it.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We are 4-0 in the division, baby. We are in sole control and possession of the NFC South. This was a must-win game. The blood pressure birds strike again, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! If your blood pressure is up, damn it, that's how it's supposed to be today. Because they never make it easy. They never make it easy. So there's a lot to uncover. Definitely a great win. But hey, we got to call a spade a spade. There's a lot of holes on this team that's got to be fixed if we plan on making a great run in the playoffs. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and open up the lounge or whatnot. You know, we got the drinks on deck, lemon pepper wings on deck or whatnot. So let's go ahead and bring it up in here, man. Again, got C-Dub, got K-Dub, we got William in the building, and then we also got Anthony White. And fellas, what's up, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Is everyone recovered from their heart attack?
I called them I called them blood pressure birds for a reason.
What's up, fellas?
Man, they trying to put us under, guys. I don't know about y'all, but Jesus.
Let me go ahead and be fine. Let me go ahead and just say it. Are they a good football team or not?
Huh?
Are they a good football team or not?
Ooh.
I don't know. I can't say that unequivocally. I'm sorry. I just can't say it. They won, but
I gotta see a little bit more.
Yeah,
I'm just
thank
gonna
you,
be
Ryan.
real with you.
They're not a good football team, Ryan. They won the game, true indeed. But we see teams all the time in college is 6-2, 7-1,
Yes.
and they're not good football teams. I know what a good football team looks like, right? You guys know what a good football team looks like, right?
Yes.
They're not a good football team. Period.
No.
Period. I'm sorry.
Listen, even though we won the ball game, and this is the party line, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You got to go ahead, take a double shot right now, and talk about it. You at
Amen.
the bar right now. Let's go.
I mean, we can make sure that we don't invite Jimmy Lake because he ain't getting no liquor from us.
He ain't getting no liquor. He needs to be sober the rest of his life. He's terrible.
That man is causing me stomach problems, and I've been good on what I eat. Now I'm ready to devour a whole pizza because of this man. He's putting a lot on me, man. He's about to make this Gray go bald.
But here's the best part: we don't have to see Tampa again unless they make the playoffs.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
It's supposed to be tough for us, guys. It ain't supposed to lay down for us, man. So
No.
take care of business. You got to
K-Dub. K-Dub, you are so.
Bro. Well, let's see half your face.
Yeah. You might want to bring the camera over a little bit. There we go. There's K-Dub.
There we go.
Look at that face.
I can see myself on my camera. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just more so we kind of only reason we made the square short so everybody could kind of see. Like I said, we playing with a few things. We got everybody can actually see what the lounge look like now.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know. I couldn't tell. I was looking at my screen. I could see myself.
No, I got you. No, we got to make sure we at least see your face. So here's the thing: we're 4-0 in the division, but the thing is, we didn't make it easy on ourselves. Had a chance to, and I say this here: Tyler Algier first fumble in the NFL at the worst time. At the worst time, my boy fumbled. I got to give you some hell today. Look, if I'm gonna be like this with Richie Grant and all these boys, Tyler, you
and Bijan. Yep.
And Bijan, y'all got to hold on to the damn ball. Y'all can't BS like that. I'm sorry. It's got to change, man. It has got to change. Because at this point, in this stage of the season, you shouldn't be fumbling the football. It was great weather out there. You got to stop looking to move. Secure the ball before you start moving. Because that cost us 2 points and gave those boys momentum.
Secure the ball, right? We're going to talk about securing the ball, right? We're going to talk about securing the ball.
Yeah. Kyle Pitts is another one today.
Oh, my God. Don't even. Man, look here, man. Let's talk about it.
They gave him that touchdown.
My God.
Truthfully, he didn't get in.
He did not get in. Hey, I told my son when it happened, I said, we got away with one. He did not get in.
Yo,
no.
They said, Mike Pereira said on the broadcast, they really couldn't unequivocally say if it was a fumble or not. That's the only thing to say that they couldn't overturn the call. But he did not get in.
Maybe if they'd have maybe if they'd took a page out of Texas book, what'd you say, Rich?
They took Kyle Pitts out the whole second and half of the third quarter for that. Remember, Charlie Warner was in.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. Accountability.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, Rich, but you know what's crazy about the whole thing? No, I'm gonna tell you this here. Hey, maybe they would have pulled what Texas did against Georgia last week and threw all that trash on the field. Maybe they got.
Well, they were. You know what? That's on Jack Spade because he's there. He should have been starting throwing stuff. I mean, it was his birthday party. He needs to not be so drunk. He should have been throwing all kinds of stuff on them.
But you know what? I'm not mad about it because guess what, fellas? We finally got a call to go our way. Yeah. All I can say is cool. And here's the thing. Cool got to hit these field goals that's money. You can't be point shaving like that, bro. You got to hit the easy ones. He hit the hard ones, which I don't get. You can hit the 50-something yard ones, but damn, when you are within range, you are on the hash mark that you make your money off of. How do you push it to that side? How? I'm getting shades of that Ohio State and Georgia Peach Bowl when that kid pushed that damn field goal. That's what that looked like to me.
Only Atlanta Falcons can make us upset as fans after a win.
Hey, Pharaoh.
Can enjoy the win.
Hey, Rich, we can't hear you. You sound real muffled, dog.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
A little bit.
Well, we'll wait for him to come back.
Yeah, he probably needs some earbuds.
Right now, AJ got his pick. AJ had a great tackle, but I'm gonna call it like it is. I got to see it consistently. He ain't getting no love from me like that yet.
No love.
It's got to be consistent.
Man, I got folks on Twitter.
See, shout out to my people. Shout out to my people at We Talk Hawks TV. See, they on that light skin BS, whatever. So y'all do that with Trey. We don't do that up here in the BirdCage. That's the difference. We don't sit there and put belt the ass on these boys when they're not consistent. And
my thing is this.
AJ got to be more consistent, fam. He did his thing today, and I got to give him his credit for balling today.
He did ball today.
He got to do this. This is what he's paid to do.
Exactly.
He's
Yeah,
supposed
I
to
said,
do this.
Ryan,
Okay, you
I
know
said the same
what?
thing on Twitter, man. People going at me, oh, y'all still dissing AJ. Look here, you get paid $20 million a year to be a top flight cornerback. I'm not going to
Hey,
praise you when you do your darn job.
hey, but you know
Exactly.
what though? But you know what though? See, this goes along with what we were talking about earlier when I said scheme. Because every time they made a play, they was in man, they wasn't in zone.
Yep,
So AJ
yep.
Terrell is not a zone corner. They did the same thing to Desmond Trufant. That's why it looked like he sucked. He didn't really suck. He was just a man corner. You have some corners that just
Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
Wait a minute. Before
Don't you
you
start
get
that
started,
nonsense
I got to
with
do
that
this
Drew
for
Farm.
y'all one
Don't do
time.
that. Don't do that,
now
brother.
I like
Des
Drew
Mine was
Farm.
garbage.
Wait a
I
minute.
like
Garbage.
Drew Farm.
Don't do
I
that.
got one for you.
Don't do that.
Hold up. We got to
I
do
like
this
the Drew
right.
Farm.
If we, hey,
But
wait a
what you
minute. If we
want?
gonna be
Now
in the
what?
party
Now half
lounge,
the
let's do
field
this
before
here.
he got hurt.
Mm-mm.
Hey, we got to do this here. We got the cricket preacher out of the pulpit, and we ready
Oh
to go
Lord.
in with the poles and the shoe models in here with us
Woo!
today.
Oh
We got
Lord Jesus, he's got a board.
John
Uh
got
oh.
the bet. He letting you
Oh
know
no, he
what
got the
time it is
Louisville.
today,
He got the
fellas.
Rollins, baby.
Oh
Nigga
He
came
got.
in here
Lord.
with a
Hey, hold
weapon.
Uh
up. And
oh.
this will
He
and
came
this
in
will
here with
make
a
it
weapon.
bad. He
I
went
hate boy.
old school with it. He didn't have the wooden bat. He got the modified Joe Clark bat. That's the Joe Clark
Yeet.
edition right there. If
The
y'all know about Lean on Me,
2024
you know about
edition.
old Joe Clark.
Oh, Joe
24
Clark.
edition.
Coach Cam,
Yeet.
I know this is something that you use on the sideline for folks who Cadillac into the end zone, holding the ball behind them when the body go across the goal line before the ball do.
Absolutely. Kyle Pitts will be running till he puke come Tuesday. He'd be running till
Man,
his legs didn't move no more.
I might trade that fool about that one.
see, I called for him to get cut today
Yes, sir.
behind that mess. As much as is at stake for you, as much as you've been maligned about you not doing your job, that you being
Tell him, John.
lazy, and you doing some crap like, whoa, man, I could hit a home run.
Boy, you about to make me. Hey, hold up. Look, this supposed to be the party line, not the benediction. But you know what? I might as well break out the damn collection plate. We taking collections outside of the church.
I'm like, boy, I hate to see if it was a benediction tonight, because boy, this is
Man,
rough.
see, now see, Ryan, now see, Jesus, they said Jesus was always calm and everything, but you know he got fired up one time and threw all them jokers out the temple trying to sell them. Now.
Yes,
He
he
did
did.
get fired up every now and then. And,
Yeah, he
and
did.
What did they call it, John?
this-
They called it.
He
Hey,
called him.
proper. Wait a
We
minute.
need-
A holy term for being angry is called zeal. Everybody remembers that. It's called zeal. That means you had a right reason to be upset. We had zeal today, fellas, from that
Man,
touchdown that was given to us.
Woo! And see, I told y'all, I've been telling y'all ever since I known y'all. The Falcons are not shown in the old folks' home and in the ICU because they will kill somebody. The Falcons will kill you. They
almost killed me
I
today.
told
They
you,
almost killed me
John.
today.
John, what do I told you? We coined the phrase. I got the t-shirts coming soon. We call them the blood pressure birds, baby. That's been coined on the BirdCage LLC. Remember this. If you see it anywhere else being used, let them know I got lawyers on payroll right now. I'm getting my 20%.
You about to need one after this game. You gonna need lawyers on retainer and the doggone 911 on speed dial. Because
John,
we had a
Hey.
lawyer
you see what I got right here, right?
My blood
You
pressure
see,
was
John, you see what I
118
got
over
right here,
99.
right? Hey, this is my
and see-
medicine from the VA. Hey, fellas, this is my medicine from the VA. I got my mood pills, my headache pills, and my doggone depression pills. I'm
Yes,
letting you
sir.
know now. I took them all before the game started.
And see,
Yeah, it is. I ain't playing.
my
And,
post
I ain't
office.
playing with y'all.
and by the way, shout out. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with the Uncle Nearest. That's also some good medication. But shout out to all my veterans out there that's dealing with mental health and
Me.
folks that are out here dealing with
Yeah.
mental health. I know we make a joke about this here, but it's a real serious topic. But these damn Falcons, boy, they push you into a place of bad mental health. Just like the military did for me and a few other of my partners. And the post office for John. I'm telling you.
Yeah, hey, and I got a toothache too. Woo, boy, look here.
Hey, I said we up
CD,
31-17,
look here.
and I'm still nervous.
I was nervous the whole time, brother. I was
And
nervous
I
the
got
whole
a
time.
toothache too.
Hey,
Woo.
Pharaoh, you hilarious, dog.
But you know what's gonna be. But here's the thing, fellas. We already got one sweep. We already got one sweep out here. We got one. It was your blood pressure's up. You're pissed off a little bit, but when you calm down and you look at it, we are still undefeated in the NFC South. That's the best.
That's true.
See, that's the best part of this here. That's the best part.
That's why I'm not losing.
One more win, the division is off.
But that's what we call before the season started. We call the winning division. So.
Yeah.
We need one more
But the
win.
thing is, now we got a chance that we could possibly sweep the division. Got to take it one game at a time, though. Can't sit there and say we'll do it because we all know. What you say, Rich?
Well, we gotta do. Hey, the whole time watching this game today, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like thinking ahead like this, and I'm just thinking playoffs and playing other teams. And brother, it's on not gonna work. I'm gonna just be honest. Every time they put us in man, we gotta take away. As soon as we went back to that zone, it just got ugly. When we went in the prevent, I got scared. That's how I know we got to fix the defense. You ain't see that one prevent play where everybody was behind the run. You didn't see that play. That scared the hell out of me.
I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth, Rich. On that last drive, I was sitting back. I didn't listen. I turned off Larry's thing. I just said bump it. I'm not gonna be seen. I said I'm not gonna say nothing. I went and turned on the TV because they're not showing it up here. So I had to look at NFL Red Zone. I sat at I kid you not, my lady would have told you. She was sitting on the couch. She just looked over at me and she just looked right back at her phone because she knew where I was at. I'm sitting there watching. I said, they gonna go after Richie Grant. And which they did. Luckily, they was in the back of the end zone. That was the best part because they went right at Richie because Larry said this right before I got off. Larry said, they gonna go at Richie on this drive. Larry said this. So shout out to Larry Dixon and the Dixon way.
The whole game.
But check this out. Check this out. The last 3 possessions, they went at Richie twice. Richie came in with 2 pass deflections. The first one, he looked back, ball was overthrown. Second one, he actually batted the ball down into the back of the end zone. That was Richie. If you go back and watch it,
he did.
The ball into the back of the
he
end
did.
zone.
He did his thing.
He made a play.
So Richie,
and we needed him to do that because he was getting cooked all day. What you mean?
Everybody know I hate Richie Grant with a passion. Everybody know this. Richie Grant. Richie Grant. I apologize, my brother. You did what you were supposed to do today.
There you go, coach.
I apologize.
You got one. Hell no. Getting off the hook with me. You hate Richie like cats hate water. But that sorry SOB ain't getting off the hook with me. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you like this. He got cooked by that tight end all day today. He gave up 3 touchdowns. I'm sorry, Bates gave up 1 of them, but Richie gave up 2 to that tight end.
Oh no!
There's no way in hell.
Gave up 1 to the tight end.
Yep,
that's right. D gave up 1, but guess what? That was on Richie's release though. Richie was supposed to be in his hip pocket. What could he do at the end of that play? What could he do? He was stuck. That was Richie's guy on that play. Literally, he was supposed to be following the tight end the whole time. That was his man.
Hey, quick question. The 2 touchdowns they gave up, the first 2 touchdowns they gave up, right? They was a man, right? They said that was a man, wasn't his own.
That was zone.
Man.
That was his zone.
No, I'm sorry, we was in zone. That's right. We was in zone.
Okay.
Those first 2 touchdowns was in zone.
I thought the broadcaster said man.
No. It was man. No.
The man, it was man.
But
your boy, what's up? Greg Olsen even called it.
Greg Olsen said it, man.
Bro.
It was man coverage.
It was man
on
coverage.
Both touchdowns.
Yeah, he was cooking, bro. That man was cooking like fresh fish at a darn Sunday fish fry at the church. That's what he was doing. Now, tight end day to day. And the man had 3 touchdowns against us without Mike Evans and without Chris Godwin.
Now, let me ask a question. Did I see a 4-3 out there today?
No, you didn't.
I didn't see one.
What you saw was a scheme blitz that didn't work.
Exactly. That wasn't a 4-3, John.
That was a scheme blitz that didn't work.
No, wait a minute. Now, the very first defensive set where we got the fumble.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a 4-3?
No,
That might have been a
That wasn't
4-3.
4-3.
no,
It
no,
wasn't?
It was
Okay.
not 4-3. Bates
They
just made a
called
play.
it scheme blitz.
That was a zone.
That was a zone blitz.
That was a zone John, that was zone coverage on that play. We were
I
playing.
thought I saw 4 down line.
No sir. No
John,
sir.
What
was the
happened
blitz.
was that down lineman, that guy that went down on the line, ended up backing off the line and going in and dropping into coverage. He didn't stay there. It was a disguise.
Hold on. I'm gonna take a look
Now,
at
one
this.
time it was 4 and they didn't get there.
Yeah, it was
Because
coordinated
what they
in the
did
game where we
was
did run some
it's
4-3
really a
stuff,
blitz.
but we didn't run that on that first play, John. That was actually a stunt that they ran. It was a fake blitz, and they had one of our defensive ends drop into coverage. That was what that was. And Bates made a great play.
Thanks for telling me. I thought it was zone. I thought he said man though, but yeah.
Hey, check this out. I know this is supposed to be the party line, right? I know this is supposed to be the party line. But how much longer are we gonna wait on Zach Robinson to get his stuff together?
Man, man, what you talking about?
I'm about to sit back because I already see. Look, I got to tell y'all this here. Y'all two got time restrictions because y'all motor scooters to sit there and fuss for about goddamn 30 minutes. It ain't happening today. We won. We can talk about stuff we didn't like, but we won today.
No. I asked a question. I'm not gonna stay on it. I just asked a question. How much longer we gonna wait for this man to get his stuff together?
Well, I'll say, John, because John talks about this too, because I know John is going to definitely have a little bit more in-depth insight with the eye test this week. But I'll say this, and then I'm going to get back to celebrate. What we have to do. Oh, John, I got to have a moment. You know I'm going to have my moment, and this is my moment.
Okay, man.
And I'm going to let you have yours.
Go ahead.
This is how I'm going to say it. Zach Robinson has to learn when you got the hot hand going, you keep it going.
Amen.
We were running the ball with Tyler Algier, and we was eating it up, John. And we talked about this week. We said when Tyler get rolling, let him go. Don't take the ball out of his hand. Let him go.
Roll.
No disrespect to Bijan, but think about it. Them boys did not want to hit Tyler today. They didn't want to hit Tyler. So and here's the other thing I'm gonna say. It's two things I didn't like, but I'm just putting them out there. But we got to get back to celebrating because we're at the top of the division. It ain't no time to be crying like no regular Falcon fans today. We 4-0 in the division, and we got Dallas rolling in next week. So we can talk about the good and the bad, but we gonna talk more good than we talking bad.
Oh,
here's
absolutely.
my thing.
Absolutely.
I'm
happy we won.
I gotta give Rook. Say this about Rook or Roro. Rook got to get more snaps.
Absolutely.
Period. Because Rook had Baker literally nervous as a hooker in church. He literally had that boy nervous like that. And Rook got to get more snaps.
Is he okay?
We'll find out. But and as I said before, you got to keep running Algier when he's moving, and you can't stop him. Let him keep going. But you can't take guys out that's making plays. I get that you're trying to rotate, but if they are cooking, let them cook.
Let them cook.
Go. More so because Lindstrom went down though. Because I wasn't affected when Lindstrom went down. It really just, I'm gonna be honest. When Lindstrom went out, I was ready to cry. Well, we ain't never been without Lindstrom. We've been without all the rest of them.
Well, we was out. No, we was out with him for a game or two this year.
Yep.
But I mean, like
at the beginning,
last year too.
Well, I'm glad his replacement was able to come in. I can barely hear King Richard.
Yeah. So we got another person that's sliding up in here. That's starting to become a regular. That's starting to become a regular. Hold up, he's starting to become a regular with the hot wings and the drinks we got up in here. We got Mr. Kool-Aid in here, and we got our boy Graybeard up in here.
Graybeard.
So, hey, Graybeard, we gonna let Kool-Aid hit it, and then we gonna let you come up in here because I see your blood pressure still high. I see it in your face.
Calm down, Graybeard. Calm down, bro.
Hey, look who's in the chat. We got Scoop in the chat.
Scoop. What's up, Scoop?
All right, fellas. All right.
Kool-Aid, what's up, man? What you got for us?
Man. Hey, you see that other caw?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, and the hawk, ha. Hey, hey, they laugh at me, man. You know, I bring the Kool-Aid to the party. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
I
make
said,
sure
I
it's that
said in the
spike.
last chat, the Atlanta Hawks are building their team to beat the best. You got to beat the man to beat a man. We have built a team to beat the Celtics. I bring the Kool-Aid. The Atlanta Falcons was cheated against the best team in the NFL. Who's the best team?
The
The
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The Queefs.
Did we not beat them if the referee wouldn't have messed it up? Hey,
We done messed up money that night,
we
Kool-Aid.
have, hey, what Raheem said at the beginning of the season. He said, we did not begin this season looking to make the playoff. We began this season to make it to the what? Super Bowl. We built this team to beat who? The Chiefs. And where? The Super Bowl.
We gotta make it there first.
Thank
You
Let's
you.
know
go.
why? You know, hey, let me tell you something. Don't worry about making it there, because when you build a team to beat the best, you beat the others.
Yep.
Now you can look at us. We ain't even at our potential yet, and we are winning. We are fit to sweep we finna sweep our division. We finna sweep Carolina Panthers. We finna sweep the New Orleans Saints. We finna sweep. We already done swept the Bucs, so we can start drinking a little what? Kool-Aid, baby.
I'm gonna wait to sip it on week
You
13,
see
Hey,
14.
what
quick
I'm saying?
question.
Cause I'm gonna always be bringing the Kool-Aid, baby. Hey, look, we ain't where we want to be. We see we lacking where? Most likely in the defensive line. And that's the truth of it. Hey, and we still see that our brains ain't reached our potential yet. Because every little mistake we make and every call by the coaches or the player, that brain is the brain. We make our little bit of mistake that put us in the position. It ain't the opposition that is kicking our butts. Last week, it was our brain that kicked our butts, not the opposition. We got the team. Like I said, we got this Lamborghini, man. And we are going to ride this sucker right to the Super Bowl. We got Kirk Cousins to win us this Super Bowl. This is the chance. Now, I tell you what, if
Kirk
they do
goes
make that move and get that one defensive lineman,
Yeah, man.
How about
okay,
2?
they're going to get us those sacks. It's
Kirk and Kool-Aid. But you know what? We was kind of talking about it. K-Dub called him Wade Wilson in our private chat or whatever. But I got to give it to Kirk. That run that he made to get that first down, I said,
Yeah, Kurt
he
did his
really
thing,
want this
dog.
division.
baby.
I said, this boy want to win today. And I had to give him his
Kirk
props
go big,
because
baby.
let's be real. We know Kirk coming off that Achilles injury, he ain't running like he used to, because Kirk made a living running bootlegs and being able to at least pick up 3 to 4 yards, and he was quick. But now that he's a little older and stuff, I said, yeah, the body ain't willing, but the mind is there to do it. So I gotta respect it, because Kirk said, "The hell with it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it."
Man,
Then when he got
so proud of
and then when he decided to say, "The hell, we gonna do the quarterback sneak," I'm okay with it, because it's like, all right, you're a big boy. Go ahead and fall forward, which he did. So I got to give Kirk his flowers today, because Kirk played a great game today, in spite of the mistakes that we made on both sides of the ball. We ended up winning the game. Ain't no need to sit here and cry about it. We got things that we need to work on, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be pissed off about making mistakes and being at the top of the division, opposed to where we was at with Arthur Smith, being pissed off with talent being squandered and we can't even score over 30 points. Fellas, think about this, man. We done scored over 30 points in the last couple of ball games. Think about that. When have we had consistent games when we've scored over 30 points like this? Multiple times.
2018 was the last time.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, we see you at the bottom, dog. What you got? Will, what's up?
Hey, quick question, fellas. Quick question.
What's up?
And I'm asking this for me because I really don't know. So hopefully y'all can provide some knowledge. When was the last time a team completely swept the NFC South? Has it ever been done? Has it ever been
I think
done?
it might have been the New Orleans Saints that might
I
have been
think
the
the
last
Aints
team
did.
to do it.
The Aints did it a few years ago. I don't know when it was.
I don't know when, man. I've been around for a long time. I haven't seen Tampa Bay has probably been the closest team that when we was in their division, but probably Tampa Bay was probably the closest team that probably swept that division.
Okay.
Hey,
When they
hold
went
up.
to the Super Bowl. That probably had to be the closest
Somebody
team.
did it. I know Carolina almost did it. In their 15-1 season, we beat them with the Julio catch. Remember, Julio caught the ball over old boy.
All right.
We beat them with
Yeah,
the Julio catch.
that was the
But
closest thing I didn't remember
Tampa
somebody
Bay,
doing it actually.
We got
Tampa
more
Bay
people in
probably
here, so I
only
got
the
to make the
closest one that.
boxes
I
smaller.
don't think one team has completely swept all three teams in a regular season. I've never
That's
seen
what
that.
I'm thinking too.
So
I'm thinking from my mindset, I don't remember nobody sweeping the South, man. It's
Yeah, I
like I
got
say,
Todd.
only team was the Tampa Bay was the only juggernaut that I remember that really controlled it like that at one time. But
You can't. I ain't front of, but you can't estimate the Saints though, cause that could be a track game. Even though they ain't winning, that could be a track game though.
Can you hear me now?
A lot
you be
better, Rich.
inconsistent.
Hold up. William cooking right
Yeah,
now.
go ahead.
Hey,
so it's
Will, you
saying
gotta
probably
speak up a little bit, man.
We can't hear you, Will.
You can hear me?
A
Now
little
we
bit.
can. It's low, but we can hear you.
ahead. Hold on. I was saying, we can't, man. Moving forward, Raheem Morris learned from this lesson, so we gotta handle business against Dallas. But overall, I'm proud of the team. We got some corrections to do. A lot of cleaning up. You know, that's everybody from all three phases. Even cool Mr. Skate that could have sealed the game, but overall, man, I'm still happy we on top of the division. But still, we gotta handle business at home so we get that playoff spot.
All right. So we got you up in here. We got Red up in here now.
Big Red, what's
And
up, boy?
we got
What's up,
Graybeard.
Red?
Graybeard is Graybeard shot,
What's
and then
up?
Red, and then Rich.
What's up, everybody?
Big Red, what's happening, big dog?
Graybeard, what you got, man?
Gee, I'm crying. I'm glad we got the dub. I ain't gonna be that too long-winded. My blood pressure finally going down. I mean, we got lucky today, man. I ain't being no Debbie Downer, but we got lucky. We played the Detroit Lions that just put up 52 points.
Easily.
We getting skull dragged. So yeah, I'm glad we got the dub, but we got too many things we need to clean up. Tackling. We can't tackle nobody. I mean, it's just the little thing that just irking me right now. So, like I said, I'm glad we got the dub. Kirk Cousins, game ball to you, sir. Played lights out, balled out, did what he was supposed to do. Defensively, Jimmy Lake. Oh crap. Hey man, it was just we just gonna have to ride with Jimmy Lake, man. So it's just I don't think he's too freaking stubborn to freaking change. You know, Coach Cam said it best, man. We need to still be more balanced offensively with the run and the pass. Tyler with the fumble. Hey, it happened. His first fumble in like 2 or 3 years. So I give him a pass today.
Hold
But
up
it
real
just can't.
quick, Gray.
It just came at the wrong moment. Oh, what's up?
Hold up. Hey, so if you're gonna come into the chat or whatnot, we trying to make this. I know we talking, we gotta make this a little bit more professional. As I've been telling folks, if you're gonna smoke, you gotta put it out until you get off the camera or whatnot. We trying to make it a little bit more professional here. We want to hear what you gotta say, but we gotta have this a little bit more professional before we bring you on screen. So help us out or whatnot with that.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting ready to bring
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm about to
bring
wrap
my
it
guy
up.
back on.
I'm about to wrap. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up real quick. Shout out to
Tell him,
Kyle
Red.
Pitts, even though he had a brain fart with his second touchdown. He got involved in the offense today. I liked that. I like how we spread the football around offensively with the passing game. Just moving forward, man. We just got to stay focused, man. Come penalties on the offensive side, like the holding and all this stuff, man. Really, really set up behind the 8 ball. And the game wouldn't have been that close if we would have one or two of them holding call wouldn't have happened. So hey, glad we got the dub, but man, we got lucky.
Hey, Will, try to come back on, man, because your camera wasn't popping up on the screen. So I see you down there. Clayton. We got Red that came up in here, and then you're gonna go next, and then we're gonna go ahead and continue to keep it open. So Red, what you got, man?
What's up, everybody? 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 What's up, everybody
Like I say, y'all can still see me, right?
Perfectly.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, look, the offense, I don't really have too many issues other than that series where we fumbled when we were deep in our territory. They gave up that safety. But other than that, I mean, it was the issues coming from today's game were pretty much like my man Graybeard and I guess everybody else before me said, well, the defensive side, the front seven, of course. Early on, we couldn't stop the run worth a damn. I swear, every time they ran the ball, they got up to the second and third levels. So we started to slow that down somewhat, but still, we definitely have some defensive issues. They got to be corrected, like you say, because yeah, we pretty much on course to win the NFC South. But like Graybeard said, man, we played a team like Detroit today. Man, we probably gonna no tell. I mean, this defense is not consistent at stopping people. And we giving up too many yards in the run department. Like I say, when we get to the playoffs, which I pretty much think we're gonna make the playoffs, it's gonna have to get better, or we may not make it out the first round. Depending on who we play, if they're a heavy run team, they're gonna gash us for a lot of runs. So we're gonna have to clean that up. But offensively wise, like I say, you give me 30 points, I don't complain. You gave me 31 today. Had we lost, I definitely would have put it on defense. Good job, Kirk Cousins. That was an MVP type performance. Like my man Ryan said, I'm sure some other folks have said that first down run wasn't a first down run, but that close to first down run that you had, that was an MVP type play, man. I like that. Kyle Pitts, good job today. I ain't gonna expect it from you every week, but you gave it to us this week, so good job. London, so today, running game, so. But look, overall, it's a win. I ain't complaining. First place in NFC South. We 5-3 with the Cowgirls coming into town next week. Rise up, baby.
Hey, so here's the thing I'm gonna say before I pass this thing down to my guy Clayton and whatnot. When you spoke on that and Graybeard mentioned this, we still got to play. We still got to play Minnesota, the team that's in their division that's just as powerful as them. We get them later, and matter of fact, this month in November, we actually get them boys this month. So when you talk about it, truthfully, the three best teams in the NFC right now, you got Minnesota, Detroit, us, and everybody else falls afterwards. Let's just keep that a buck. And I can tell you right now that NFC North is one of those conferences where you're gonna see everybody having issues. Where did Clayton go? He just popped off. Oh well, we'll bring him back if he comes back. But again, like you said, we got a lot of stuff we got to clean up. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain because we got to win. We 4-0 in the division. That is the best part. We would be complaining really bad if we still had Arthur Smith here and we was literally losing like we was last year. Big difference. We actually are winning this year.
Yeah.
And I just want to say
And we
this
got the
small.
Commanders too. Can't forget about Washington.
I just want to say
Yeah.
this small thing, and I'm finna drop down because I need my celebratory medication.
Yes, sir.
So my only thing is I don't really have smoke for Zach Robinson because at least I see improvement with him. He not my issue right now. My issue is you took a top 10 defense, almost top 3 in red zone efficiency on the defense to almost last. Like, how do you not look at last year, look at this year, and try to at least mix some of that together, even if you do want to run your own scheme? Because a lot of our success today came out of playing in man, whether you want to admit it or not. Even
Yeah.
though it wasn't really man because it was really disguised 4-3, which really would have been a blitz and 3-4. So, that's all I was really, that's my only complaint. Because when I seen the game today, the reason it made me think about the playoffs is because we was up 31-17, and I'm talking about I was still just crazy nervous because I know our defense gonna give the points right back to them. And in my mind, it's like, okay, yeah, we winning, but I shouldn't feel like this with a third. I bet you Detroit fans didn't feel like that with a 31-17 lead. I bet you they won't feel like that. So it's
They had
like
their foot on the gas today.
Yeah.
They hung damn near 50
but
on
it's
them
like,
boys.
why do we get our foot on the gas and it's like we still doing that little bit arrogant type, take your foot off and get in prevent or get in a cover fold with a disguised blitz or how I'm looking at it and I'm like, I know what you running. So I know they know what you running. That's why they were gashing you with the tight end and taking everything underneath because you was in zone. Even I know to take everything underneath. I'm going to take whatever the defense give me underneath. That's why we were getting gashed. Because they weren't mixing it up between zone and man. Even if you're going to run zone, mix it up like you wasn't even. It was time they wasn't even fooling me. I'm going to just be honest. I looked at the screen and said, they finna kill him with the tight end because that's what I would do. And Kyle, the only thing I'm mad about on offense before I go is Kyle Pitts because this was a game that you could have really stuck your foot in there, but you still playing like you in college, and that pissed me off because that was a college move that he did. So if you're mine, that scares me because one thing I know about my favorite tight end in the league, Brock Bowers, he ain't doing stuff like that.
You about to start look. You about to walk. Look, you about to walk up out of here, and you about to start a whole argument with that because half us wanted Brock Bowers up in here, and people that was in love with Pitts got in their feelings when we said that Bowers would be a better damn rookie.
I take Brock Bowers all day because Brock Bowers not doing what Pitts doing, and Brock Bowers know how to get open and block. So I took him. I wanted us to draft him. I could have sworn that when Terry was going back up, they say he was going to get defense. I don't think so. I think he was going to get a tight end.
Could you imagine if he'd? All I'm gonna say is this here before we let you go. Could you imagine if he'd grabbed Bowers? What that would have looked like?
Come on.
And think about it. And this is Pitt's last. Wait a minute. And this Pitt's last year on his rookie deal. Okay.
Yeah.
And you see what he's doing over there. I just hope we don't let Brock Bowers eat us up when I go out there to Vegas to these Raiders. That's the only thing I'm scared of with our defense because I see how they playing. They're going to have to tighten it up. But overall, I'm happy we won, but I sort of feel like the crooked deacon right now. Look, boy, we need to talk about some things because ain't no way we up 31-17, and I'm talking about I'm scared. I had to get out the group with Larry and cut the TV on. I'm standing there like the coach with my hands on my knees the whole third and fourth quarter, and I shouldn't have to do that being up 31-17. I'm feeling like John today. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, we won, but I got a lot of discrepancies on that defense because if we gonna have smoke for Zach Robinson away, the whole Atlanta went after Zach Robinson after that first game. We all need to go get on Twitter and go after Jimmy Lake and tell him to get out that soft zone, period. Because every player we got is a ball hawk, but you playing them 8 yards off the ball, so they're not going to use their speed.
Yeah, and
that's all I'm going to say, and I'm finna go salute to everybody on the panel. I'm going to be in the comments.
I appreciate you, Rick. Hey, Clayton, we got you. What's up, man? Welcome. Hold up, man. You froze.
Listen to y'all to the radio.
Hey,
Echo.
Go ahead, Wolf.
Yeah, you good now? What's up?
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Yeah, Wolf.
Okay. Man, I know he was looking at defense. I was looking at our offense. Our defense punched the ball, gave us a fumble, and we got 7 points. Congratulations. Next turnover. What our offense do?
Messed it up.
It was like our offense didn't reward our defense, so our defense kind of. I don't know if our defense got tired or the play call. It's one of the two that make our defense look bad. But today our defense got 3 turnovers. So I'm not even mad at our defense. I'm not used to seeing 3 turnovers from our defense. So that's one thing. But I'm happy about the win. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy about the win. Looking forward to the playoffs. I hope we step up our game. Shout out Jimmy Lake and Raheem Morris, because I think he told Jim
Hey
like,
Clay,
hey,
you in the
stop the
portal,
play
bro.
because that conservative play he call it doesn't work for us. Somebody misses the man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey Clay, but here's the
But
thing
the
before you
connection
pass
and
out.
the audio kind of messed me up, so I'm gonna yell now.
Hey, before you slide out, this is what I was gonna tell you. The thing is, we have issues with tackling right now. It's fundamentals at this point. A lot of the guys are not tackling. A lot of the guys aren't wrapping up. There are a lot of plays that should have been made today that could have been made. Grady had a chance to get a sack today, but it didn't happen. He missed that. So again, we got to get better with fundamentally just tackling folks at this point, bro. That's just pretty much what it is. And they don't do much contact teaching, and you obviously see the problem with that. So that's all I got for you. I appreciate you sliding through, man. I definitely appreciate you for coming through. He slid out.
But see, today, this is what I saw. They weren't even attempting to tackle.
Yeah.
They weren't even attempting to tackle. And then I saw who was that? Was that Nate Landman? He started up here with the man wrapped up and slid all the way down like the man had doggone baby oil, no diddy, all over his uniform.
Man, you crazy as heck, man. John, I agree with you on that. James,
yeah, but
what you want?
And one more thing. Kirk Cousins can run. I didn't man. Look at here, man. Kirk Cousins and pump faking while he running. Come on, man. Now see that this game was important to him. This game was important to him. See, versus my tight end Cadillacing going into the doggone end zone. If I had been Kirk Cousins, man, I'd have brought it. I'd have took it with me.
Well, he did, John. He did. He did take it to him because if y'all noticed, Pitts was benched on the next series.
Yeah,
he was. As he should have
been. Hey, Red. He probably thought that was a good thing that he got benched. But I'd make him feel it in practice. I would make him feel it in practice. You will be running the whole city of Flowery Branch for the next week.
I keep telling y'all, Kirk Cousins, every week he get a reason and not trust him even more.
Hey, James, so what you got, man? James been waiting patiently. I got to let James come in, and then I got to let Nando come through. James, what you got, man? Welcome.
Man, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling on this victorious Sunday, man?
We feeling good. Great. Like your blood pressure just went down.
I just had a big one. I went Fred South, man. Jimmy Lake got to go, dog. He got to go.
Man, after the game, man, I had to get online and talk to my doctor for some anxiety medicine. I ain't lying. But overall, go ahead. I'm sorry, sir.
I was just gonna tell you, but you know what? You're right though. We all might be sitting here a little stressed about the things that that are problems, but you know what? At the end of the day, man, we 4-0 in the division. That's the thing that matters.
That's
the end of the day. At the end of the day, tell them we 4-0. You go to work and feel good. Talk a little trash.
But
well, go ahead, James. Go ahead, James.
I ain't even trying to interrupt nobody, but
no, you good, man. Go ahead.
The thing is with the Falcons is they got to stick to the script. If they stick to the script, it's like this. You knew Baker Mayfield was going to be in game manager mode, especially with his two main threats out. One for the season, one for a couple of weeks. You stick to the script. Defensively, Jimmy Lake. Like old boy said, the same pressure we gave Zach, we need to give the pressure to Jimmy. Because for the simple fact it is, Jimmy, he's not calling a proper game yet. He hasn't. He hasn't called a proper game throughout, even though we 5-3. He still hasn't called a proper game. And overall, with that being said, I'm gonna keep it short and simple and brief. And it's like I'm I'm glad we 5-3, but I'm ready for that complete game.
Mm-hmm.
We need a complete game. We ain't had a complete game in almost 2 to 3 years. I'm gonna be honest with you. We
We ain't got complete
struggle.
defense, Jay.
We struggle with teams we know we supposed to beat. We knew we were supposed to beat the Bucs today, and still we struggle in the end. I'm glad for the victory, but in order to finish a puzzle, you got to fix the small. You got to put the pieces together. And Jimmy, every time Jimmy get close to putting the puzzle together, he always lose one piece, and that's
Kool-Aid
on the
said it
weekly
earlier.
basis.
Hey
And
James,
that's on.
Kool-Aid said this earlier, bro, and I want you to elaborate on this one. I got Kool-Aid, we give you some flowers on this because you called this last week. We said that Ruka Roro needs to get more snaps, and when you see that he's getting to that backfield, you don't need to pull him out because if you know that it was a problem today, a serious problem. Kool-Aid called that last week, and then he said it in Larry's chat too. And you just and James and what you just stated, why are you gonna take the piece of the puzzle out when you almost got this puzzle figured out? When you have a guy that's getting pressure, it's a problem. Judon was starting to get off when Rook was in there. You notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But overall, and I'm gonna end it on here, man. I'm glad we 4-0 in the division. There's a good possibility we sweep the division, but we got to understand as well the other NFC games we got to play are crucial as well to the seeding of the playoffs, and we got to play good ball for the rest of the season.
Yeah, week in,
Bad
week out.
team, good team. So it just overall, I'm happy for the win. I'm happy, and also Zach Robinson, stop calling screens, please.
Oh
Oh
Lord,
boy.
have mercy. Oh
God.
Lord, have mercy.
Why you start? What? Look, now you done
Woo!
opened a whole can of worms, and now you about to get these jokers started. See,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
I'm
James.
sorry.
James doing hit and run.
Woo!
James.
Jane telling the truth. He telling the God honest
He got
truth.
the train on the track, man. I don't want to see
Yeah.
another screen unless it's to a back or Tyler or a slip
I'm just
screen
right.
in
I'm
the
just
middle
right.
of the field, man.
He
Come
get he
on.
get he get so enamored with them screens, man. I'm like, good God.
I'm talking about, and the crazy part about the screen, Tampa Bay's middle linebacker, number 54, I can't remember what his name is. By the time the ball was passed and the receiver got the ball, he was there. He was there. I'm talking, good grief, man. Man, there are better screens on Madden 92 than what you playing today.
I would rather see that fullback in that lineup than another screen. I promise you.
Yeah. And see, man, if we had a fullback, and me and Ryan, we went round and round Thursday about this one. I was in the chat. But man, I want a fullback so bad I don't know what to do. And this is the crazy part about it. Our running game, our pseudo tough running game that we got under Arthur Smith was because we had a fullback back there.
Right.
Derrick Henry right now got a fullback. The biggest back in football has a fullback in front of it. I mean, come on, y'all. These analytics and slide rule boys trying to design these offenses on a doggone computer versus doing it by the feel of the game after having some experience calling the game. These jokers kill me. They kill me.
So hold up. So we got Coach Brant in the chat right now. He's not able to get on here. He's babysitting the grandbabies right now, so it's a little loud over there. So I agree with Coach Brand on this one. I'm not a fan of when they throw the screens, but like you said, the reason they're throwing that screen or whatever is to keep that pressure off of Kirk. Because if you look at it, Kirk only got sacked twice in this game. Remember, he got sacked more in that first game or whatnot. And you got to look at it. Vita Vea was literally eating today. Vita Vea was bullying folks today. Is what he always do at that tackle spot. Vita is a problem. So when you talk about it, John, that's the dump truck that you run a 3-4 with. That is that dump truck that you run a 3-4 with.
You
No
know, I
ankles.
called his.
Hey John, no ankles, all belly, straight leg. That's all.
I called his name all the time when I use examples of what it is that you need at that nose tackle. And
Well, he
see,
got a valve.
they out here. The people that you need are out here cheap. Like I said, all I want is somebody. The Joker don't even have to have an ankle. I want that Joker to have nothing but foot and leg
and gut. Hey, so I gotta ask Kool-Aid a question because I see Kool-Aid got his hand up. What you got for us, Kool-Aid? Because I see. Look, he done put the glasses on now. He done lean back. He getting ready for the Hawks, but he about to be a philosopher right now. I want to see what you got for us, Kool-Aid.
They're right. The Hawk going for 3 on the day. Thanks for reminding me, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, them 30 points making a difference, ain't they? Trey Young,
they are.
30 straight games, and we have been putting up those 30. So these 30s is important.
I'll tell you.
Say something about the
I'm gonna tell you what's making the difference. What 30 points you talking about? Trey Young or the Falcons?
I'm talking about both. I'm just saying 30 is a number.
It's a number. My bad. My bad.
This year.
Okay.
And the Falcons right now. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So Trey Young 30 points and the Falcons 30 points, right?
Yeah. Back to back.
Okay.
30,
well, hey, now look, Ryan will tell you I've been preaching 30 points in the game for years now. So.
Yeah. But I was gonna say something about the screen, man. You know, they just have to call it at the right time. And I think the time they called it was in the second half when they are looking for us to run the ball a little bit more. Yeah. So they had too many people in the box when they called a wide receiver screen. So I used to play wide receiver. So I've seen times when the coach called it when there's too many in the box. The wide receiver screen to the receiver will work when you catch them out of the box. When you catch them out of the box, they had too many in the box, and he called it. Then that's why they were expecting us to run more, and he should have just kept throwing. And matter of fact, we were getting beat on those blitzes a lot. Mm-hmm. That was messing us up and catching those blitzes, and he just called those screens at the wrong time. But they can work. But you just have to call those wide receiver screens at the right time. You have to read that right. Mm-hmm. I've been there before. Okay. I was a wide receiver. I didn't like him. If the coach didn't call it the right time, I know I was going to get blowed up. So
but look,
in the box and everything. If I just look out there and see all the people in the box, I know I'm going to get blowed up because somebody getting in. They too close.
Hey, Kool-Aid, as a former safety, if I saw you running that screen and I know the set, y'all running 3 wide receivers. It's either y'all going to run a tunnel screen out of that, y'all going to either run a bench route, a go route, and a post route. It's only so many things that y'all can run up out of that and going across the middle. But I don't think a receiver's going to try to take his life in his hands if he sees that traffic like that. He's going to have an option route, as they would say. And literally, I would be looking for the most dangerous guy is the guy that's the third guy or the guy that's on the outside of that sideline because he's got to run underneath those 2 guys that's there. That's what I'm looking for as a safety. And if I see you there and you're still that ball is hanging up, I'm coming to tear your head off. And you absolutely right about that. that's money right there.
Hey, you got to run. I got to see them people out of the box, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm serious. Linebacker and that strong safety, they got to be out of that box, man.
Yep. But see, that's the problem, Kool-Aid. The Falcons, they using these damn screens when our personnel is more north and south. John said it about 100 times, man. We got players. London and Pitts are north and south players. Get up the field and take advantage of your mismatches. We sitting up here running these damn east and west plays. Bijan up the field. Algier up the field. All these guys are up the field players. We ain't got no east-west players. Bijan might be a little east-west, but even he more effective when he going up the field.
And me and the one Bijan scored on, that was a perfect play. It was almost like a setup, like a concept of a screen. But
he just ran to the flat. He just ran a flood route.
He ran Bijan out the backside.
Yeah, he just ran a flood. What we call that is it's 2 things they call that. They call that a flat route or a flood route. He pretty much just flooded on to the side, and he was just sitting there wide open. linebacker or the safety who was supposed to account for him literally was watching the tight end more so than watching that danger threat out of the backfield. So that was a
Right.
beautiful play call at that time.
That was great play call. They caught them
Hey,
right on that.
and see,
Hey,
and the
Zach,
thing
Zach
is,
got a few play calls in once in a while.
and see, the thing is, and let me say this, and then I got to get up out of here. The thing is that when Todd Bowles, when they ran those screenplays, Todd Bowles actually bluffed them. If you look at it again, especially if you're talking about the second half, because when he brought all those folks up there to the line, it wasn't really a blitz package in there. He moved them out the way and let the safety come down and blow up those screens. Because the Bucs really they haven't really been blitzing like that. If you recall, you look at the game, they only blitz they the lowest in the league when it comes to blitz package. They even lower than us. And I was shocked when I saw that statistic. And the thing is, they bluff them. Them screens, don't get me wrong, they are good in certain situations. But the way that the Falcons are running the screens is null and void at the point. They use they smaller receivers to block. They throw the screen to their smaller receivers when they should be using a Drake London, a Kyle Pitts to be blocking on that side so they can run the screens and things like that of that nature. They have to learn from that. They have to move forward from that. I'm just not knocking the screens. They need to stop calling they need to stop calling those types of screens and actually do screens that could help set up with Drake London and Kyle Pitts blocking, call those screens to those sides. But y'all have a good one, man. Y'all be blessed,
All right.
man. I'm up out of here, y'all.
Yeah,
I
appreciate you,
appreciate you,
James.
James. So that was our guy James Holloway. Nando, what you got, man? Because I know you've been waiting patiently, and then we're gonna go back around
Thank God.
the group or whatnot, man.
I'm gonna get some John blood. I need about 2 or 3 of the 4 of them blood pressure pills, John. After I just got through watching what I was watching first off.
Man,
But
yeah,
man,
hey, I don't have but 5. I'll let you have 3. 'Cause I'm gonna
Hey,
need
man, I
2.
got about. Hey, Nando, I got you, bro. I ain't got blood pressure pills, but I got mood pills over here. They give you at the VA,
anxiety,
so I can give you a
whatever
little
it is,
food.
boy, that Jimmy, hey, he gotta go, man. I'm finna start chatting that this got to go.
Who
This
is
ain't
that?
gonna
Nando
work.
talking. Is that you, Nando?
Yes, sir.
That's
This ain't gonna
Nando
work.
talking.
It ain't gonna work, man. I'm on like as Ryan would say, I'm on the soapbox and I'm sliding and I'm riding. We got to fight Jimmy Lake, dog. He got to go.
I
AJ
agree.
playing 7-8 yards off the ball. He a pressure corner. He ain't no zone corner. Scheme way off. We just had top 12 defense last year. They bottom of the league now. This ain't even what I looked at last year.
Them first few drives, man, I swear. Every damn run they was getting, they was in the second and third level. You saw me post them.
Man, Red, this is atrocious. I think out of my 43 years, I think those 80, the defense after 1980, those 3 years after 1980, I think this defense gonna be worse than them if Jimmy Lake finished the whole season.
And think
I
about it,
promise you,
Nando.
this is ridiculous.
Think about it, Nando. Had we not got them 3 turnovers, man, this game would have turned out a whole lot worse.
This is what I'm saying, Red. Every time the offense gets the ball, we need a turnover. Thank God we got Jesse Bates. Thank God we got somebody turning the ball. I'm hollering interception or fumble every time I see the defense starting out there on the field, man. I shouldn't be
No,
doing that.
thank God we got Jesse Bates, and honestly, thank God we got a competent quarterback now.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Red, I got something else for you that y'all ain't talking about. Let's be real. Y'all see how much Justin Simmons is missed, right? Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
Nobody ain't talking about this.
Oh,
I've
no. That
been
boy
preaching
Richie,
this.
trade him
I've been
tonight.
preaching this. I said Justin Simmons. I said hands down. I said Justin Simmons was going to be one of the issues. Well, not issues. Justin Simmons is going to be one of the guys. Who's got that TV
Yeah,
up
smoke
loud,
that
man?
background noise.
Yo.
Is Wallace on here? It's probably him watching them damn
No,
cartoons.
Nando, I got you. Hey, Nando, I'll unmute it when you speak, but I say this. Here's the problem, fellas. Justin Simmons is definitely missed. When you talk about a guy that also quietly had an impact on this. Quarterbacks were not throwing over the top like that against us with him back there either, because he was making plays, might not be as efficient right off the bat because of the fact that, as I told you before, the man's still learning the playbook. So with him learning the playbook and him being able to stop stuff, you see the difference. You see the difference. Richie is in there. Richie knows the playbook. Justin just got here. So again, it's not much that was changed off of the defensive calls for the secondary. So again, all I'm gonna say is this: when Justin Simmons gets healthy, that is definitely going to be a piece that's major for us down the stretch. He's got to be there.
Yeah, he gotta be there. Definitely. We've seen the mission.
Hey, that's one. Hey, but Scoop, that's one game Justin gave up the draws. We got on the whole secondary last week. I know you sticking up for Richie, but Richie been doing this for years. Justin Simmons is a full-time Pro Bowler, my boy. You can't even compare them two. And he picked off Pat Mahomes early in the season.
Yeah, and he don't make mistakes. He might
He rarely makes mistakes. Just like Bankhead Bates. So I can't say that, but I get where you coming from. Yeah, he made mistakes last week. Bankhead Bates was making mistakes last week too. But if you look at it for the most part during the season, the two safeties been holding it down. We got one of the best safeties. We got two of the best safeties in the league. That's equivalent to having one of the best backcourts in the NBA, where you got two guys you can't stop, and you don't know who's gonna shoot or who's gonna make something happen. And that's how I look at it. When you got two great safeties in the back, it makes life a lot easier for everybody that's underneath. It does, and they can pin their ears back and do things. With Richard Grant, you can't do that, because you got to worry about him giving up something over the top. So my thing is this: Richie made the last play of the game. We give him props, but he got to go. I'm sorry. I stand on that. I'm standing on it till I'm blue in the face. But all I can say is this:
that's why he got benched.
Yeah,
third string for a reason.
Exactly. So at this point, it's got to go. But let's go ahead and call it though. We all know Jimmy. You saying we quick to fire people, but we've been saying this. Richie Grant has been here for 4 years though. That's not quick. Richie been here for some time. We've been literally seeing this over a pattern. So it's not just that it just happened. It's been happening. So, but as Jimmy Lake, yeah, we quick to fire somebody that's incompetent. Because that right there can cost us later down the line with his incompetence against a team that actually got an offensive coordinator that's got the left side of his brain working. But getting back to it. Thank you, Minnesota. Think about it. Everybody keep talking about Detroit. We got to see Minnesota.
Them too. But Darnold more likely to make mistakes. He's probably taking more advantage of him.
But I say this here though. Detroit's gonna probably have a number one seed. I'm calling that now. Detroit will have number one seed.
Oh yeah. They will.
If Golf stays healthy, they get the number one seed. Right. It's gonna be between us and Minnesota to get that number two. And Philly quietly is gonna be probably the third or fourth team in there.
We win that tiebreaker over there.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got to continue to right our wrongs. Like I said, self-scout. Even in this win, self-scout. See what we got to do to get better moving forward and get ready for Detroit when we do see them down the road.
I answer that for you, Scoop. Wade Phillips is one. Buddy Ryan is another. Then you got Bud Carson from the Steelers. Then you had Marty Schottenheimer when he was with the Browns before he got moved up to being a head coach. And last but not least, I gotta also give it to Richie Pettibone, who was the Washington Redskins defensive coordinator who helped them win 3 Super Bowls, and he played for Papa Bear George Halas. So again, I gave you 5 just now. Yeah, you shaking your head all you want, but you can go ahead and look up the numbers. I just gave you 5. You said 5, so I gave you 5.
Cause you just talking. He's talking about what defense coordinator had won in the first year. The dude come out of college. He's not adjusted to the NFL game schemes to fit the safety.
But here's the thing: it doesn't matter. You didn't say what time.
Hey, how did I get in that?
My boy
I'm sitting there, hey Ryan, I'm catching your strays. I'm catching strays that meant for you.
Hey man, you know what? It's just like in the military, man. We got to get the Marines and them Army soldiers to catch them straight bullets. Thank y'all for being bullet catchers for us.
Man,
Everybody else gotta
that
stick to
ain't what I signed up for. That ain't what I signed up for.
Man.
Man, doggone
Hey,
Scoop.
Hey, so let's
Thank
go
you,
ahead and
Scoop.
Thank you, Scoop.
let's go ahead and welcome Mr. Larry Dixon into the building. What's up, Larry?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Hey, Larry, you ain't sweated that hat out already, did you? The way them jokers were playing today.
Not yet. I haven't taken it off, though. I did take it off.
Don't worry, it'll be yellow. But hey, it'll be yellow by the third game. All that sweat.
But yeah, shout out to the win, man. Dubs in the chat. I ain't apologize for no win. We need to get better. But first half, we didn't come out. We should have expected them to come out. Oh, my bad. Why am I talking? Guys, make sure you hit the like button for this good content, as always. You know what I'm saying? You sitting in here. Tip your waiter, tip your content creator, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like, and it's free. It don't cost you nothing. Just hit the like button, man. Don't be that dude. All right. So, in my opinion, we knew who was out of the game. We looked unprepared in the first half. Like, how would you not know that they're going to give us a heavy dose of running between White and Irving and the tight end? That's their only reliable receiver they had. And it was like we didn't understand what they were going to, or even have an inkling of what they were going to do. Now, I will say this. How badly we look in the first half, how good we looked in the second half. We get to them points. We get to them 9 points. Let's keep it a buck. They didn't score nothing in the second half if it wasn't for that damn fumble by Algiers on the goal line. If he don't get that, you know what I'm saying, we basically gave them momentum right there. So, no, I'm not getting on Jimmy Lake like that. I am concerned about our preparation coming into the game and looking so lost. So what was obvious was going to be the obvious call. Also, shout out to the refs that didn't overturn that touchdown by Pitts because he didn't cross the line or whatever.
Surely didn't.
Thank you.
He surely didn't.
And I hate when players do that, and he need to be smacked in the back of his head profusely. But
I got a back of the head smacker right here.
Other than that, man, Jesse Bates is by far the best safety in the universe. Period. Point blank. Pick and the peanut punch. Like, stop playing, man. And what was upsetting me is you got people like Ellis and Lehman trying to peanut punch. It's like, no, you guys are supposed to tackle. Let the Hall of Fame type talent do Hall of Fame things. You know what I'm saying? It just, that's a skill you can't teach. You know what I'm saying? So, again, shout out to Jesse Bates. Shout out to AJ getting his second pick of the year. So him and AJ tied for picks on the season. So yeah, shout out to that. And he held on to that. He didn't throw it up in the air that time. He held on to that thing like a baby. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to AJ on the pick. Every turnover we got, we needed. So yeah. Teachable moments, not as clean as I want. Also, great recovery by Kirk Cousins. 4 touchdowns, no turnovers. So great recovery. This time he walked in a trap and took over the trap. You know what I'm saying? It was apropos that time. But yeah, things are cleaned up. But coming into the Cowboys, we better not sleepwalk in that first half. Because while Dak and them are struggling, I don't want to be the game that they kickstart their offense again. You know what I'm saying? Because they still got the weapons.
Right.
Exactly. They still got the weapons. And we know the Cowboy fans are going to travel. So I need the Falcons to be on point. In the first. Can we play a full game instead of one half or another? You know what I'm saying?
On. Who got their TV up, Larry? Wait a
Somebody
minute.
got their TV on, man.
Who got the TV up, man? Come on now. If you gonna be in the party, no, wait a minute. I got to put this out, and this is with all due respect. If you're gonna be here in the party line with us, or anytime we do any kind of shows, please respect our platform and have your TVs turned down. That's all we get. Because we want y'all to have time to talk, and we want everybody to be able to get their point across without any kind of distractions. This ain't on. I'm not trying to nitpick, but we've had these issues before. trying to clean some things up. Help us out, please, so we can keep bringing you great content the way we need to. Because we love
Also,
y'all
guys,
being
if
here,
he
but
got
y'all got to
if
respect the
he got the
platform,
sound
man.
up, yeah, if he got the sound up, guys, he can get strikes. You know what I'm saying? So he could possibly get banned. So this ain't like an etiquette thing. This is like, please don't get my channel shut down. You feel me? So yeah, please I mean, it's serious, guys. You know what I'm saying? You get a strike, you get 3 strikes, you're out. So don't let this man hard work go to waste because of carelessness. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. All right.
Appreciate you, Larry.
Oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. A lot of people don't understand that. And it ain't nothing coming down on you or nothing like that. But yeah, it could be, you know what I'm saying, video strikes and stuff like that. So because big channels love aggravating little channels like us, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing else to do. And that's how it usually happens. But yeah, overall, man, okay, going forward on 4th down, big cojones. Got it. Kurt with the scramble. Like I think that was the biggest play of the game right there. And I think he made the first down. His knee touched down, but he was reaching past the line, but they marked it down where his knees landed. I guess it just depends on what you are. Like, if you ain't known as a runner, they just gonna mark you down like you slid, I guess. But I mean, what I know, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Good win. Hopefully we come in here more focused, establish the run, because we only ran the ball 7 times at halftime. Ended up with what?
Yeah, that scares me
29?
too, Scoop.
Yeah, we ended up. Wait, hold on, I'm going back. Yeah, we ended up with 29 rushes compared to 29 passes. So the balance came after somebody said, "Guess what, man? We're not running the ball. We got 7 attempts at halftime. Run the dang on ball," and that's what we did, and we secured the win. So, all right, that's all I got right now, man.
Now here's the other news. Rukaroro had a hurt ankle. Now I know Kool-Aid was asking about what happened with Rook. Hey, Kool-Aid, so Rook got hurt his ankle earlier. That was the reason he didn't come back in. So they don't have any further diagnosis for his ankle right now. So they're just waiting. They're waiting right now to get him back to Atlanta, check it out, and see what the prognosis is on that ankle or whatnot, because we are gonna need him later. But I'm gonna mention this because we getting ready to get this thing. We got Guru at the bottom, and I'm matter of fact, I'm gonna let Guru go ahead and go. I'll use that as a wrap up. Guru, what's up, man?
What's good, fellas? What's good?
What's going on?
Shout out to Kirk Cousins for carrying Raheem Moore's trash ass, man. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. This man, that's how you really play football. You don't get 5 touchdowns behind no Derrick Henry, 200 rushing yards, leading the NFL, and everybody gives all the love to you. That's not how it goes. Kirk, that's how you play quarterback, how you dominate a football game. That's how you do it. You don't go accumulate that nonsense he did last week. But you won't hear about that on ESPN. All you're gonna hear about is the way ESPN be doing things. Kirk Cousins is flat out carrying this team on offense, and man, Bates is carrying this team on defense. If it weren't for those 2 guys, we might be 0 and whatever our record is. We might be 0 for the whole season. Them 2 guys are just flat out dominant. And man, we that Kyle Pitts play, man. That's just another example of how stupid this team is. I'm telling you, if it weren't for the heroics of Bates and Kirk, man, we might be 0 and something or 1 and something. Those guys are flat out carrying the team. That $180 million that's coming through right now, loud and clear. Whatever Bates get paid, that's coming through. And AJ Terrell finally, got his hands on the football. But man, Kurt and Bates, man, I don't think we can praise them too enough, man. If it weren't for them, man, it'd be a long season right now. Kyle Pitts they're starting to use him the right way though. That's what I was saying earlier in the season. Man, Pitts cannot break down a route. He's not an out guy. He's not a cross the middle guy. You got to get the long legs striding down the field, and that's his best way to use him. Once they start realizing that, and it looks like that they are more and more and more. But once they start realizing that, the offense is just going to be even more deadly than what it is. But they didn't start to run the ball in the second half and try to impose their will. But man, Kurt was dominating the game. And we come out in the second half and take the ball out of Kurt's hands. Those screenplays that we try to run are the most obvious thing on earth. You know how obvious it is when the other team is in the backfield before the receiver even catches the ball. That's how obvious it is. We got the worst screen game in the league. If it ain't to be John Robinson and breaking 10 ankles, it ain't getting no yards. But man, that was a big win. We needed that. The division is all but wrapped up at this point. I know anything can happen, you know. But man, it's that man Kirk Cousins. If he keeps doing this, bro, he's gonna be in the MVP conversation by the end of the year. That's just, man. Kurt is flat out balling, and the more we protect him, the more deadly we are. But them screenplays, man, and taking the ball out of his hands after he dominated the whole first half, and you come out and punt the ball because you want to do all this other stuff besides give him the ball again. Man, that might have been the stupidest play of the game. I don't know what was more stupid. Taking the ball out of his hands, man, or taking the ball out of or pitch, trying to jog across the goal line, being a damn pretty boy. But man, that's a big win. Let's go to Dallas, man. Let's like homie just said, go to Dallas and handle business, man. This ain't the time to go out here and lay no eggs. Seahawks and Cowboys.
Guru, we ain't got to go nowhere. They coming to us.
That's a scare.
Well, either
and they always look at home for some reason. On the road, we actually win ball games. At home, we struggle.
Yeah,
which I don't get.
That's the problem. We 3-0 on the road.
Too many of them pepper wings, too many of the strip clubs or something when we come home. I don't know.
Yeah, it's too much going on, man. We got to keep Lou Williams out the city on the home game, man. He messing with our players.
Hey, you know what's bad, Guru? You know what's bad? Way before you got on here, when this thing first started today, K-Dub said, we got too much going on. And you literally said it exactly like he did. He said, we got too much going on in Atlanta.
A lot of distress.
Yeah, well that's
we're 4-0 on the road. We 4-0 on the road now.
Yeah, that's
the thing.
Now, Ryan, I told you that what happened last week, man. Falcons played, they went out last week for that Seattle game. That's why they came in the Seattle game with weak legs. There was a lot going on in the city last week.
But that's how you get the strike of being a real coach, man. A real coach will realize what's going on in the first half, and he would tear into you. AKA, you see what Kirby Smart did at halftime? We was losing by 30. Them boys came out in the second half and took over the game. Now they lost the game at the end, but you could tell there was an ass chewing at halftime of that game. But you don't see that with us, man. We just come out here and just like homie said, man. We ain't gonna play no full game. We just not. We go.
But you know what they said? They said he actually didn't even yell at halftime, and it messed him up. Kirby actually didn't. Look, we know Kirby to be an ass kicker. Kirby didn't yell. He didn't cuss. He said, "Hey, we right where we want to be. Y'all taking their best punch. Now let's go out here and let's give them out. We in a fight right now." He didn't yell at him and he didn't cuss at him. And you pretty much saw that fire come out real quick. So again,
well, I don't know what he did. But he pushed the right buttons, and that's just not what.
But Raheem's got to get better at this. Now and here's my thing: we got to see a little bit more of this from all of our coaches in this city because, you know, Snicker is a guy that I can't trust. You know, I'm like, hey man, you got to get your stuff together. I got to see a little bit more out of my coach Quinn for the Hawks. Got to see a little bit more out of him. We 2-0. I think we're gonna go 3-0 today. But I got to see a little bit more out of him.
They got that defense turned up. The Hawks. If you go look at the analytics on the defense, the Hawks is like top 3 in defense right now. That's the whole difference.
Now look, fellas.
That was the best part.
Look, fellas, we got a big test. Can we see what we do with OKC? That's a good team.
We're
not
beating
OKC, but
think about it. You can't go into a fight head, dog. You know this. It's like you got to be cautious and be smart.
Right.
We play ball like we've been playing pretty much these past 2 games with the Hawks. Same with the Falcons. You got to go back to your first 3 weeks of this game where your defense was literally turned up and they were playing Bean Street. That's what you need your defense to do. What's up, Kool-Aid? Go ahead.
What happened to that defense?
Hold up. Kool-Aid was muted. Wait a minute.
You muted, Q-That.
Hey, Kool-Aid, you got to unmute yourself. You had muted yourself, bro.
Hey, man, we got we got with the Falcons, we got a brand new offensive coordinator, first time coaching. We got first time head coach, second time head coach.
Mm-hmm.
We got a new defensive coordinator. We winning, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We can only get better. We starting from dirt. With these head coaches, we starting from dirt right now. And we only get better. And over there with the Hawks, we got all these young players who barely 25, who were bearded Trey Young. And Coach Quinn, only thing I can say about Coach Quinn is that he a 50 to a 61 game winner regular season.
Yeah.
Proven.
No,
Okay?
not proven.
As a
Not
head
proven.
coach.
Not proven. Not proven, man.
When he was with Utah,
He ain't with Utah. He ain't with Utah.
This is what I'm saying. You
No,
butting
he's
in.
saying
I'm
his
not-
career.
this
He's
is
saying
what
his
I'm
track
saying.
record. That's what he's saying.
I'm saying his history.
Yeah, his track record.
His track record is a 50 to a 61 regular season winner. That's all I'm saying. And what I'm saying,
He
with
was
a
half of
player
that
like
here,
Trey
Kool-Aid.
Young, is a possibility that he could be the one that take him over the top.
Oh my God.
Get into that championship. Now, what I'm saying with the Falcons, y'all got to understand, we got brand new coaches. And we right now, I'm feeling that we have right now, I have a feeling that we have a potential with these brand new coaches to sweep the South. That means we ain't even reached our potential yet. With all the little stuff that messed up and everything, guys, we should be feeling good about that. We should be really feeling good. We got something, we got a lot to look forward to. With this head coaching staff, we ain't even completed. And right now, we have the potential to win this South and have the potential to be competitive. Look, tackling, all you have to do is you can get better at that. You
They
can
don't
look at that and say,
practice
oh,
tackling, Kool-Aid.
see, we made the mistake in the last game, right? We came back and we looked like we got better from the mistakes we made. Now, all we got to do is correct one more thing going with Dallas, right? Like I said, what we did with the Hawks, I said we got to beat our minutes. If we win against Charlotte, we broke that little curse that we had against Charlotte. Well, somebody used to just come in now. So
Kool-Aid.
now, what
Kool-Aid sound ridiculous.
Now, what we got to do now is that when we come home and play against Dallas, guess what we got to do? We got to beat that home Dallas curse. There's a possibility we can do that. We winning, and we ain't even there yet.
Kool-Aid.
We not even there yet. We don't even have a team to look like we supposed to be potentially beating nobody.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
But we winning.
Kool-Aid.
We got
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Let me finish. I'm Kool-Aid and I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we can tell. We can tell. We're trying to stop you from becoming diabetic off of it. We trying to keep your sugar level down. Cause see now
you ain't got to drink it with me.
No,
don't worry, man. We ain't drinking.
I tell you what, when y'all get on here next week, y'all think it's gonna be turned up when we kick that Dallas Cowboy butt? Woo-wee! And when we win tonight, don't be up there and we talk Hawks. You know why I took it the last week when we beat
Hey, you know what? Speaking of that,
his hometown. Guess what? When Trey Young goes to his hometown, OKC, and say, this my town. They gonna play tonight, and this is where Trey Young was raised, born, played basketball, played college basketball. This is OKC. When he go up in here and put it on, and let me tell you something. When Dixon put it on Shay Shay, and he started chewing on Shay Shay, and he shut that Shay Shay down, then we gonna be still talking like,
You say Dixon, you mean Dyson.
50 win, that 60 win Quinn and Trey Young. Hey man, hey, I'm telling you right now, man.
You can at least get the names right.
Y'all might not be feeling it. But
Hey, man,
Kool-Aid
listen, y'all
is
gotta leave
feeling it,
Kool-Aid
bro,
alone.
this
Let him
year.
have. Listen,
Let Kool-Aid
Hey,
cook.
I'm gonna tell you this here,
hey,
fellas.
guys, let me take the brunt of the win of the losses.
Hey, Kool-Aid,
Because I'm
it's
gonna
hey,
be calling
Kool-Aid. We
out the
ain't got no
Kool-Aid
problem
all
with
the
Nah,
that.
time.
Hey, let me tell you,
Kool-Aid
hey,
is right.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid is right. It is wrong. The Hawks are young, but we got all pro veterans, man. The shit we got going on with the Falcons tonight should never even happen. It don't care. It don't matter if you the coach, Kool-Aid. We got all pro veterans that know better than do what we doing. Now the Hawks, you're right. The Hawks are young, but the Falcons, you dead wrong.
Hey, well, all I'm gonna say, hey, fellas, all I'm gonna say is this, because we gotta wrap this thing up and slide, because Larry got to get ready for his show tonight with the Hawks, and we gonna get
Yes,
ready
sir.
because I'm gonna be in the place to be to watch them
Hold
boys
on, who
tonight.
got the show with the Hawks tonight?
We
Oh,
got
me.
they
Larry,
play the
the big
OKC
boy.
tonight. Larry
No,
does
no,
a
I'm
show
saying,
on
I'm saying, who
YouTube.
got the show? Drop the link in the chat, in the private chat.
Hey, you know, I text it to you, bro. I text it to
We
you.
talk Hawks and
Man,
Larry
no,
and Dixon away.
Ryan text somebody once every 4 years. I can't rely on him.
Hey man, it took you about 80 years to text. It took you about 80 years to send me an email.
Yeah, I knew I
Yeah, you
stepped
know,
in it then.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold up. Hey, Guru, I'm gonna tell you just like this here. When
Type
you
it in
You
come
the
still
up in
chat,
didn't
this
email me
Larry.
bird,
back,
hold
though.
up. Hey, hold up. When you come up in this bird cage, if you gonna throw some mud, just know that I'm like Uncle Phil. I'm quick to grab you by the throat and throw you out the door like Jazz. Don't come in here with that BS.
Nah,
No,
I wouldn't talk junk if I knew you didn't have nothing to say back. I would just
oh
say
no,
it
I
to you
got you.
private.
Hey, no, I got
Yeah,
you though, bro. I
yeah.
got you.
I don't throw the low blows like that. I throw
No,
them
I
when I know
got you.
you're available to throw them back. Because if you throw low blows, man, in public on somebody, man, you just an F boy. You just an F boy, and that ain't me.
Hey,
I throw it
but you know what,
because I know it's
I'm
coming.
gonna give you this
Hey,
though.
y'all
I'm
gotta
gonna give
tell him he
y'all
got to
this.
watch out for the Kool-Aid though.
Hey, but you know what? No, I got you,
Kool-Aid is
Kool-Aid.
a happy
I'm
place.
trying to get some Kool-Aid bread tonight, though.
I
Hey
think
man,
Kool-Aid
look,
done
Kool-Aid,
drunk
hey,
something.
Kool-Aid, he trying to get
Look
some
how
good.
he
Kool-Aid ain't
giggling,
bet
John.
nobody with that.
I'm
John,
trying to get some.
look at
Cause that's the
Kool-Aid how he
thing.
giggling. He
He
drunk.
Hey,
talking about Daniels guarding up on SGA. That's a way harder task than what Lou Dort and
hey,
Caruso
oh,
can do to Trae Young.
hey, but this all I'm gonna say on this one here, because we definitely do have to wrap this up. Because
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna go ahead and put the last
got.
bird out here. I appreciate y'all for coming through and everybody for coming through. But here's the thing: we're 4-0 in the division. The
Yes, sir.
Hawks are 2-0 right now. Got a chance to pretty much go 3-0 tonight. Here's my thing: if Atlanta can put themselves in a position not only to compete, but to continue to make a name for themselves with both of these teams right now, you're really going to see a lot of the disrespect go away, because University of Georgia did it last week against Texas. They did it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
made that disrespect go away real quick after
Yeah,
they
he
had a
did.
convincing win. So the Hawks have to keep going into the direction that they're going, and the Falcons got to just keep winning games. It doesn't matter how we win them. We just need to win them, because
Yes.
winning cures everything at this point. It can be a lot of deficiencies that we complain about, but if we win ball games, it's just what it is. You can't complain about a win. What you got, John?
If we beat Dallas next week, you draw Stephen A. and First Take into it. We get on the map next week. Depending upon what we do next week, we get on the map.
Yeah, you're right, John. You're absolutely
Hey,
right.
I got a question before y'all close it out. What's the update on the linebacker, man? He was supposed to be back a long time ago. What's going
He
on?
should have been in IR, to be honest.
He should have been on IR, man. He gonna miss a couple of weeks. He's still banged up pretty bad.
The white kid, the number 44, whatever name is.
Anderson. Yeah, Troy Anderson.
Anderson,
They should
yeah.
have put him in
He's still
IR.
out right now. He's still banged
They
up.
put him on IR. Man, that's tough.
Yeah, no, he should have been. He
should have been put on IR. They trying to hold him out as long as they can before they have to put him on. But Larry, go ahead and let the folks know where they can find you at, because you're getting ready to do a Hawks broadcast as well. The hardest working man on the podcast business.
Appreciate you having me on as always, guys. Make sure you hit that like button for my boy Ryan for this excellent content. It's free. It's easy to do, bro. That's your tip. Don't leave out here without tipping Ryan. All right. Yeah, great win. You can find us on the Dixon Way. You know what I'm saying? And we do live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. So that's for the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators. Make sure you guys tune in today at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Hawks versus OKC City Thunder. Also, next weekend is the Dogs versus the Lizards. Y'all already know how we do, man. Look behind me. You know what I'm saying?
House divided.
House divided. My wife a gator. I'm a dog, so you already know how it's gonna go down. But yeah, man, if you guys want to
Hey,
not listen to the
you
commentary
tell her
on
you call them
TV,
lizards today? You tell her you call them little lizards?
oh, all the time,
All the
you know.
time, bro. That's why we got to get you to tune in. Listen, that's why we got to get you to tune in to his show, because we know that you drive trucks. So guess what? He has some of the perfect commentary for you, my brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
John can tell you he's been on the road
Yes,
and
sir.
been listening
So
to me.
you do live commentary on the game.
Yep.
All the
Yes,
Hawks,
sir.
the Dogs, the Braves, he do
Play by
everything. Even his
play.
wife, Tara
Play
Gates.
by play.
Yes, sir.
Play by
Play
play.
by play.
So
If
come
I
on by,
listen
stop by.
to one of them commentaries, I got to get that hat he got on.
Hey, they got him on Fanatics, dog.
We got to
Oh
strike out
yeah,
the deal right here.
yeah. If you come on, man, we got that link from Fanatics, bro. So yeah, all that.
And cool. And John, tell people where they can find you at, because you and Red are pretty much on the same show.
Appreciate you, fam.
Appreciate you,
Yes,
Larry.
you can find me on my channel. It's called The Eye Test, especially every Wednesday at 10 p.m. for those people who can stay up late and can hang in, and the ones that got to talk about it. That's what we do. We got to talk about it. So we gonna talk about it all night
Hey,
long.
John,
Sometimes.
did Coach come back?
All night long.
Yeah. Coach was on there.
Okay.
Coach, we found him. We
Okay,
found the
all
rock
right.
he was hiding under.
That. I appreciate you, John.
Y'all talking about the same coaches, earlier?
And Kool-Aid, let them know about your channel, please, my brother.
Kool-Aid.
You muted.
Yes,
There you go.
guys. Kool-Aid. Hey, I got a channel where I be showing where I be at the games and doing all kind of things. And I want all the Kool-Aid drinkers to jump up in there and drink some of that Kool-Aid with me, because you know I'm always going over the top cheering. I just give the commentary to also the Hawks, my commentary on the Hawks, the Braves, the Falcons, and Georgia Tech. I throw Georgia Tech in there because I've been a Georgia Tech fan for a long time, win or lose. So, but also be showing up on We Talk Hawks TV, and also always I'm a lot over there with Dixon over there in the commentary, in the chat, brother, talking my stuff, you know. And every time I troll by saying things how we gonna drink the Kool-Aid. Like I said, I was trolling today saying the Atlanta Hawks is built to beat the Celtics. The Atlanta Falcons is built to beat the Chiefs. So that's what I was trolling. So y'all guys, y'all check me out. ATL Kool-Aid drink, come drink some of this Kool-Aid.
Hey, appreciate you, Kool-Aid. Hey, wait a minute. Before I let you go, we caught them sparks that happened the other night with the Hawks. He had to tell Matt, I need you to shut up and let me talk. That was hard. Ain't nobody ever said that to Matt out there out loud like that, which was hilarious. Matt was a little delusional about Dyson, but you know, Kool-Aid gave him the business, had some stats and some numbers, and you know, just put it all together. Shout out to Matt over there on We Talk Hawks TV, aka the Black Skip Bayless, if you want to know who he is. That's what we call him, baby. But he's starting to get a little bit more like Jason Whitlock now. So we got to think we might have to call him Matt Whitlock pretty soon. But we just clowning. Shout out to Matt, Damon, and those boys over there. Hey, y'all check us out Thursday, 8 p.m. You know how we get down. You either get right or you get left. It's the BirdCage. We will see you to talk about the Birds and the boys coming in town or whatnot next Sunday. Let's hope these Falcons can go ahead and ride this momentum and put Dallas out their misery. This is the BirdCage, the historian, K-Dub, and everybody who joined the panel today in the Partyline Lounge. We are shutting it down. Last call for alcohol. Y'all go ahead and do this here. Y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. We'll see you next week. Peace.